Watch Varsity Stream week match of the week featuring Glenwood versus Springfield. I am Coach Chris Terpstra from Naperville North High School, bringing to you the action tonight. Normally I've got some of my caster friends with me, but they're actually competing with each other tonight, Glenwood and Springfield. Currently with me on the line right now for a pre-game interview is Coach McGee from Springfield. Say hello.
Hello.
Excellent. So what can you tell me about this storied rivalry that we've got building up over the last couple of years?
Yeah, so if you've grown up in the central Illinois, Springfield, Chatham area, you know that these two towns are not particularly fond of each other in any sport. And with the rise of esports, it has not been any different. We have a good relationship with each other. Actually, before the varsity match tonight, we're here in person playing against each other in Glenwood's lab. But we had pizza together and made everybody mix up and sit together and get to know each other. It was a lot of fun. But now that the pizza has been eaten, the gloves are off, and these guys have a lot to prove with this rivalry here.
Excellent. Yeah, we've got a couple of teams that 1-0 to start the season. Both were in the top 4 when it came to the Invitational. So when Challenge basically said, "Here's your matchup," kind of looking at it as it came down, I had a feeling this was going to be the one we wanted to stream this week. The two schools got together, talked it out, said, "Hey, let's get together in person," which is so great to build up that sportsmanship that is so great in the IHSEA. So I was happy to pull that off. So even though I am right now currently casting solo, I'm waiting for my partner. Our esports director here at Naperville North was going to join me for some streaming since he helped me set this all up, Mr. Mendez. But for right now, he's currently out of the microphone area. So just talking again, Coach McGee, do you guys, did you and Coach Kennedy possibly make any sort of side bets? Somebody has to dress up in a wig or anything that came out of this?
We don't have anything like that, but now that you mention it, I'm going to make sure something like that happens before Game 1 starts, and then at the end of the match, we'll check back in with you and let you know what it was.
Okay,
How about that?
I'm pretty sure if I had to bet with you on environmental deaths on Ilios, you guys can come up with something.
You're right, and let's remind the stream that I won that bet.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah,
we got exactly
only
6 boops at Ilios.
The teams decided to finally start competing instead of trying to knock each other off. Otherwise,
Yeah, I told my guys.
Won.
I think my guys tried to start throwing and get booped off just to make me lose, but I put that down pretty quick. But
no kidding.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, these two, we played against them twice, once in a scrim and once in the preseason invitational. We actually swept them both times, but all 3 maps in the sweeps each time were extremely close, and it felt like it could have been them sweeping us twice. I mean, these two teams are very evenly matched.
Which is why I think today will be such a great match for us to watch and view. Just to make sure everybody's aware of how this match will work, we're going to play 3 maps. We need to have a winner. So earlier today, we actually did have on one of our other matches, there was a tie. So in case we have to, if we do have a tie and one team wins one team loses one, we will play a 4th. But for the most part, it's a 3-map match for that. For our stats, we're going to start off with Route 66 for our escort. Right after that, loser will get to pick the next map. That'll be Assault. So out of our map pool, that is Hanamura, Volskaya, and why am I drawing a blank on the last one? Oh, that's horrible. Help me out, Coach McGee. Come on.
Yeah, don't ask me. Temple of Anubis, yes?
That's it, Anubis. Thank you. Anubis, yes. Anubis, Volskaya. Okay, we got that. And then the last one will be the hybrid between Eichenwald and Hollywood and Kings Row. Were the 3 hybrid ones. So that's our map pool for tonight. I'm going to let Coach McGee get going here, unless he's got anything else he wants to say real quick before he goes and peps his team up here.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the downstate Titan, the Titans versus Capitals, biggest 2 Overwatch teams down here, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep, sounds good. Well, I'll let you go. Thanks for talking, and I'll hopefully you'll throw me a lobby invite here in a couple minutes. All right, I have lost Coach McGee. That's all right. So joining me now at the caster's desk is, I suppose we'll call him Mr. Andy Mendez. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's going on? It's my debut casting Overwatch. I'm really excited. I'm definitely the lesser informed caster of the 2 of us tonight. But I'm going to try my best to add some insightful comments and or whoas and oh my goodness once in a while. So I appreciate you guys having me on. Right now we're broadcasting from the Naperville North High School Esports Arena. And so I figured it would be helpful for me to stick around for the first match of the IHSEA.
That's right. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to hop into game here and look for that invite. So let's boot that up. I'm going to close out this one.
You can actually just hit that little eyeball. Oh,
yes.
That works too.
All right. So here goes the game as we are forever launching.
Yep, let me launch it here in a second. Oh, okay.
I lied. Here we go. Let's try that again.
We're going to launch again.
There we go. All right.
So let's talk about predictions right now. Just straight out of the gate, we're going to hit it really hard. Who's taking the series, Glenwood or the Springfield Capitals?
See, here's where I'm in a no-win situation by giving you guys my thoughts on this. Simply because I work with the two coaches from both schools. Yeah, we're all working together on a lot of our stuff. For me, if I've got to give an edge just based on the past results from some of the scrims and then the competitions, I got to give a little love to Springfield, just based on the results of that. But for me, what I want to see tonight, I want to see a one win map for one and one win map for another on map 2. Make it come down to that map 3 to decide that match for sure, going in for a tie. I think that would be the best result. I'm hoping for close matches. See some great plays obviously be done by both sides, but let's get I'd like to see close versus dominant. So
sure.
That's what I'm looking for. But if I'm going to give an edge, it's going to go to Springfield right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to be the devil's advocate. I'm going to go for Glenwood, man. I think our man Keith Kennedy over in Glenwood are really doing work with those kids, and I got a little faith in him. He surprised us last season. He went all the way to the land finals on varsity. So you know what? I have a lot of faith in his team. That being said, the Twitter poll. Actually, I want to bring up the Twitter poll stats. I believe the last time I checked, 78% of you voted Glenwood.
Hey! Yeah. Either that or Glenwood is spamming the Twitter feed.
Well, no,
Either one.
I feel like when it comes to like these kind of homestand quote unquote things, or when you get like social media involved, Dalton's team is always on there because he's got so many kids.
All right.
I really think Glenwood's going to take this one just based off of Twitter.
Glenwood does have the advantage from last year. They in last year's IHSEA contest, they did make it to the state final. They ended up finishing in 4th, which was awesome to have them there. So much fun. Great team, great guys that were able to come down. Lots of fun to have them around. Can't wait to see if they can make it again next year. Springfield's kind of the unknown. They weren't involved in the league last year, but they've come in with some really good players, and I see we have a lot of Toronto fans here going on, and the Hangzhou Sparks. Okay, so yes, I appreciate it. Jenk Bear, I love the love there. That's awesome.
Oh, you've got big fans.
Big fans of Terp. All right. Well, we'll wait to see if our teams are ready here. We are on a delay, so what I see and stuff like that. So we'll see what they have to say here. Streaming is ready. All right. That's right. So let's see if we got any fun names. We got Bubba. I'm enjoying that. You got any names that stand out for you that you're enjoying? The name Invictus is cool.
I like Rat.
Yeah. Just Rat. Just straight up Rat. All right.
When you get a username that's like 3 letters or 4 letters or less, it's like, oh, that guy's going pro.
You got to make it work. You got to make it work.
That guy or girl.
So with that kind of thought process, Terp. Going pro, right? Going pro. Okay,
you're not even going to go to collegiate. You're not even going to
jump right
contenders.
To it.
You're going straight
jump right
pro.
to it. Awesome.
I got a buddy I could call. We're mutuals,
Yeah, right. Something like that. All right. So we're going to go Route 66. In this particular case, it looks like, I got to check the rosters. I'm not exactly sure. You know what I need them to do is name their teams.
Instead of team 1 and team 2.
Can you name?
Kana.
Yes. Let's not do that. Your teams, typing hard.
Well, it is on these keyboards. It's made for e-gaming and esports, not word processing.
Yes, very much so. I could look up the rosters here real quick and just do it that way.
Well, we know that the red side is Wrigley, based off of where he is.
Yes, that is true. So we can say that, yes, we know Springfield is red in this particular case, and our friends at Glenwood are in blue, so that's good.
I don't know. I'm excited to see this. Just based off of this stat, though, if you're looking at games
look
played.
At games played. Yeah. Obviously, Rat's got his gold.
Yeah.
Getting in there. But I learned a long time ago those numbers don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Especially look at my case. comparatively to other people.
You're going pro, right?
Can I sign your Spark jersey? Yeah, once I get on the team, we'll make that happen. I'm sure. Not really.
Do you want to really go for Spark?
No, that's not my.
I think you're a San Francisco kind of guy.
I'm torn. So I have two teams that I really root for when it comes down to it.
Right?
I have NYXL from the start, from the very beginning. My first days of watching OWL, when Pine popped off on that first match, I just absolutely, and the rest of the team, Sabioli and Jonak and stuff like that, popping out, having a great time. But as the time has gone on, even before the end of really season 1, I became also a San Francisco Shock fan, San Francisco Shock fan. So enjoying them, and then obviously when they won it last year was awesome. Yeah. Getting to see a lot of those players on when I had the privilege of going to BlizzCon this last year. Got great seats for the World Cup, watching a lot of those Shock players play on the World Cup team, and it was so much fun getting to experience that. So I love that part. Let's see, we got some questions. Can we get goats back? Yeah, not gonna happen.
Well, you're talking to the goats masters.
Yeah,
over here
let's not go back to that. Oh my God, so much pain. Like beating our heads against walls. Literally every Reinhardt shield you can imagine. All right, we're getting underway here for map 1. Yes, let's go, Route 66. All right, so common comps you might see here. We'll see what come out in 30 seconds, but sometimes you see a little bit of fire action on first point. Not as much recently, especially with the Diva buff that have come through, but every once in a while teams like to fall back to that depending on how well their Mercy and Pharah combo go, or as we call it, Pharmacy. Otherwise, look for Rhine Diva seems to be the major mix right now in meta for our tanks, but that's not to say you can't see Rhine Orisa and some other combinations, again, depending on comfort picks. All right, so let's get our first look and see if they tease us. Yeah, a lot of times teams loves to tease. I love to be teased. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, see, there's nothing crazy here. There's nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy here. So Springfield, looking at me like they've got some very much almost like a dive combo going on between Ball and Winston. So looking for them to put some pressure on. On defense-wise, yep, the good old standard of get the Mei and then we'll have Hanzo in the back. The Mercy is a little bit interesting instead of the Moira pick. When you're calling a brawl combo,
right?
Is aimbot allowed? Great question. Yeah. No, and I'm sure you already knew that. All right, let's get ready here. I'm gonna focus. Yes, I know. Let's get in on Invictus. Here we go on defense. Love to get my Rhine some support. Not to mention frontline camera work is awesome. It looks like they're gonna hold forced corner. Finding out pretty quick nothing's going on in the air. Oh, here's our ball looking to engage and get going. He gets frozen fast. Is he going to get out? Nope, that wall's going to stop it. Oh, rough start.
Yeah,
ball goes in on that dive.
For Springfield, huh?
Yep. See if they stay away. That my guess is they're looking like they're going to back out and wait for their tank to get there. Oh, we got a quick switch over to Orisa. All right, something a little more tanky and not getting.
I think the ball was just for cheese.
That's cheesing already? I don't know about that. That's a quick. Not even around first corner. I really don't think you can say cheese.
Oh, wow.
There you go. There's a fire strike from downtown. We get the quick res, though, coming through. Still 6v6. That's been used, though, now. We get the quick hook. Don't go there. So looking for the halt hook combo here for Springfield.
Well, shield is recharged. Put it back up.
Get in there, brawl types. Quick Hanzo. Oh, man, he built that up quick. Pressure on the Diva. They get one there. Trade for one on the DPS.
Springfield's getting stuck on this corner here. I don't know if they can make it around the back.
Oh, they get the hook. They do get the juicy target. They do get Diva out of the mech. That should provide some pressure. A nano to Ryan. Does he get anything for it? No, unfortunately. Can't get anything off of it. He's almost got his all charged. Looking to slam this underneath the cart. With no shields, it should be fairly easy to do if he can survive this engagement. There it is. Gets one in the back line. Wall goes up. Supports can't get through that. Double kill. There we go. There's our team win. Good defense there. Well done by Glenwood.
Yeah, Glenwood, again, holding that crunch point right around that bend. Absolutely insane. I mean, the amount of time that they've spent trying to get around this bend already. And they've got just under 2 minutes to make something happen for themselves here at Springfield.
So as we look at our possible ults, we've got 3 coming up here for Springfield on the engagement. Some bongos. along with the Genji and, oh, we got 4 now. Here we go. Let's see what they decide to bust out first. So, 1 for 1. Oh, but Echo picks up a couple on the backside with his ult.
Yeah, and then actually Jiva's going to get res as well.
Yep. Again, they look to stabilize on defense. That front hold, they were down to a minute and a half, and they haven't gotten around the front corner.
This Ryan's fire strikes are pretty good.
Yep,
I
seems to be on point.
Yeah.
But the ult advantage is definitely going the way of Springfield, and we got to see if Glenwood can hold the storm here. They're going to go. They get the early halt. Freeze comes in. Oh, here we go.
Things start rolling now. Looks like 2 are going to be down for. Oh, but they're turning it around.
They
There's
do.
3 down for Springfield.
It's just all-out brawl. Bubba's popped his. He's on the Genji. Oh, he's coming through. 2 on the backside.
Okay.
Let's go and pick up. Here we go.
Awesome back and forth here. Looks like Mercy's going to try to keep this Genji alive for as long as she can. Going to get some damage in there too. And Springfield finally are on this bend.
Yep. But that's what 4 ults will do for you.
Right.
So,
We should see a re-engagement here. It is going to get pushed to overtime. I would imagine they're not just going to give up point A here, as long as they don't get a late pick here. Yep, here we go. There's the halt hook. Doesn't connect.
Oh,
Good fire strike coming through. Let's get back on that Ryan.
Directly
Here we
to
go.
the face of Mercy.
Back on this attack. There's the wall comes up. Does it get anything?
Oh,
Oh, he misses the dive.
He's still down, he's still
They
down.
do manage to get it. 1-for-1 trade here.
Springfield's
Oh,
gotta be very
the
careful. That was
flashbang
good.
gets the Rhine. Here we go.
Lots of ults being used here as well. Looks
Everybody popping.
like, looks like everyone's pretty
Get on
healthy.
Pandemonium. Here we go. Echo picks up a kill. 1-for-1. 5v5 fight. We got a powered up
she's powered
Diva.
up. Oh, wait.
Yep. Here it comes. Anything connect? No, they all shield up well.
Get back, right back in
We do get one. It's looking like it's starting to go the way of Glenwood.
Glenwood's going to be
Might be able to
it.
hold point A. They're into overtime. There's nobody left on
Still have
point.
someone.
Oh, he zones them
He
off.
zones him off. He
There you
does it.
go. Way to save your team. Yep, way to zone them off.
Oh, wow.
We have a full first point hold by Glenwood.
Pandemonium at the very end there, just saying, hey, look at me.
Look at my
Right
dead
here.
eye. Take the dead eye right in my face.
Right in
I will
my
take
eyes.
this. I will sacrifice for the good of the team. Excellent. That was fun to watch. All right, let's flip this up. Yeah, it's not unheard of to have a first hold on for both teams. So if Springfield needs to duplicate that first corner and stall out as long as they can, because you can really only give up 2 team fights in from where the advanced point is at this where the cart was able to get to.
Right.
So they can lose one, but they have to. If they did lose, if Springfield loses it, they have to lose it early to get back in time to contest. If they are allowed to get around that first point, then you can only lose once on a re-engage, and even then it might be a scramble. So definitely advantage goes to the attackers on this one.
Yeah, I will say in the chat, thank you so much for rooting for Naperville North right now, but we're not actually.
Yeah, we're not playing.
We're not actually playing.
So it doesn't really quite qualify.
Hey, we appreciate that.
But yeah, love is good. Love is good. All right, let's look at some comps here. Okay, so possibly, I would love to see if Echo decides to stay on this Widow. Looking to get some picks to push that pressure. Meanwhile, for Red, let's get over to that side. Here we go. We are paused. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm guessing a DC, possibly?
see.
See if we get a reason from our teams. Best time to pause is obviously before a match starts.
Right.
Not like in the middle of it.
Fight.
So let's see what we got going on.
See if maybe we'll get in contact with them. Reason.
Yep. Reason. Waiting with bated breath anticipation. That's what we call dead air, people. Got to fill it. Binds are messed up. Well, again, all right. Make sure we ask for. We want to make sure we always ask for our pauses, guys. So if you have to pause for something, make sure you request it. Just so the other team knows that that the pause is incoming and they can approve it, especially at a time like this. We just want to make sure the pause is approved. So anything on that first map, we watched, the back and forth. You're right. They're very close in teams. I think a matter of some of the. They are in the same. You know what? That's on me.
You know what?
For not thinking about that.
But that's okay.
Wow. Caster, big brain here. Caster, big brain. All right. All right. Well, I apologize to both teams. That's definitely
we should have just driven down to Springfield.
Right. We should really. Oh, I guess. All right. Here we go. Sounds good. They're in the same room. They just, the only people that aren't aware of what's going on are the casters that need to maybe know if we're going into a pause or not. But that's all right.
Yeah, we're only 3 hours away.
We can roll with it. That's all right. No problem. So yeah, going back again, talking about that first map, looking at those ultimates, those cycles and stuff like that. I think that edge kind of went as things went towards our Glenwood guys around that first corner. They built up so fast and were able to keep that rolling. So looking to just stand on this front line with the Ryan Arissa combo. Here we go. Should brawl pretty close to home. Genji on the high ground. Get the halt. Nope. Nothing there. Shield comes up.
They made it right up to this bench really quickly. Ryan Shield is coming down pretty soon. Echo got eliminated.
Yep. We got some early takeouts here. This is not looking good for the way of Springfield.
There you go.
They're giving up ground left and right. If anybody else gets picked off this late, they may just end up giving up the whole point.
I was going to say, Echo is popping off right now. This absolute insane mate.
Bay goes down. Yeah, Echo's showing where it's at. Let's get him on. Where's he at? I don't know. I should have hotkeyed these beforehand. Of course it's F6. Why am I not surprised? Is he going to get another one? Oh, no, he loses that fight. I'm glad I got to it. All right.
Springfield decided that they had
But we are going. Let's get in. Oh, I couldn't even get that streamer, not doing well, trying to get on the right people for the point. I apologize. Glenwood is able to take the point.
That just happened so fast.
It did happen very, very fast. All right.
Let's see the play of the game here. Invictus as Reinhardt.
It's going to be the shutter underneath the car. There it is. He gets those two, but then he goes in, and the block should get the 3 kills here.
Yep.
The Fire Strike gets the second one, and then down goes Arissa and fourth in the back line. So, yes, very well done. A great hold. All right, so kind of a quick map. We didn't really get too far on that. We didn't get we only experienced like Route 66 became Route 22. Only a third of the route. I think if I'm doing my math right.
I like that.
I'm pretty sure it's a third of 66, right? I got that right? Okay, we're good. Okay.
The Twitter analysts right now they're one out of 3 right now.
I can't say that they were wrong. So we got a couple of subs coming in, which is great. So thank you for notifying us that. It is going to be Springfield's choice for our assault map. And we'll see what map they decide to go with. Anything else from that first map you want to chime in on? It happened so quick that one team fight and it just trickled. That's where you don't look for the team wipe. If you can space out those deaths, there's no way they can put up a formidable defense.
Right, definitely.
So
my mind is stuck on that diva play at the very end of that first round because having the
spatial awareness.
Yeah, the spatial awareness to just come right up to that McCree and first of all find that McCree as quick as you could. I mean, I don't know. I just got to give kudos.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't turn on, he probably gets a couple of pigs, but that was a desperation ult. In fact, what I was looking at, especially in the last when Glenn was able to take that point, was the shield war that happens now. When you go Ryan Arissa, they're both nerfed to that extent as far as their shield capabilities. All the shields got kind of taken down a little bit.
Right.
And when you're on defense and you take a hit to your defense on that front line, you got to find a way to supplement that. And I just don't know if there was enough healing. I constantly was seeing, Arissa's shield would get melted instantly. And because of that, Ryan's got to hold his shield up longer. And if you're looking to get into that brawl, if you're not aggressive with that shield combo and you're playing back, eventually you're going to lose the shield war when someone plays into you like that.
Definitely.
So I think that had a lot to do with the giving up, because as soon as those tanks dropped, it was just like we said, the trickle effect comes down for that. So we'll see if this shield war continues. I love Halt Hook. I've always enjoyed that, but because you're way low on shields, you have to have an amazing backline support system to watch out for those tanks with the health and combos that you're looking to do.
Certainly.
So we did choose the map is Hanamura. We are still trying to sub in, I think. Someone else. Yep, we're waiting on that.
They're probably just getting set up in the arena.
That's right. So yeah, they they're playing at a LAN event, playing at one school, so they got to swap out and get ready. And sign in and stuff like that.
It's really
so we'll
cool.
see.
It's really cool to see things like this with schools that are so close. That hey, we've got a match coming up, and we want to be able to play together. And you know what? I just think it's really good.
Agreed. It's got some more results rolling in from a couple of the matches that hadn't finished up yet. So most of our varsity matches concluded tonight. JVs are still kind of rolling in, so I'm taking those results right now. So again, we're just kind of hanging tight here. Hanamura being our assault map, it's a 2 capture point system. For that, let's see, we want defense. Okay.
Glenwood wants defense.
Yes, as they should. So I think we're set up,
Yep.
which is good. They remain on blue. So in this particular case, you take point A. You have so much time to take point A. 3 ticks gets that point. Then you get added time into your bank, and you can take point B. And we keep going until one team either runs out of time or the score wins, depending on who has the most points taken. Assault maps are the one map type that are typically known for tying, as it were. We're going to fix something here. Oh, yes, we got to change our scores on our... Here we go. Let's change that over. There it is. We'll get that 1 point there to Glenwood. Excellent. Get that right on the stream. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Mendez.
That's what I do.
That's
when I'm
right.
here.
That's what he's paid for, folks.
Whoa.
A whole lot. Let's tell you what.
goose egg.
That one edit cost me so much right now. I
Yeah.
can't even tell you how much in the red.
Well,
that I've
you know
become.
what? Next time, stay on top of it. It won't cost you as much.
Right. All right. I appreciate that. God, why did I invite you to do this?
So, just answering some questions from the chat, they're
Mhm.
wondering what is the elo of these players. They were guessing somewhere around 1,700.
I think you mean SR. Is that what the question was?
They said elo, but yeah, I guess
It's
SR is
basically your skill ranking. Overwatch uses skill ranking. I believe both of these squads are definitely not 1,700. Both of these squads are in our mid 3,000s. I think last time I checked, I think Glenwood was in the low 3Ks. I'm not sure about Springfield, but I do know that they're, like I said, they're evenly matched as far as most of their skill stuff is concerned. Still trying to get that last player in here.
Yep.
So, but that's one of the things with Overwatch. There is SRs do make a difference in their initial value, but how long a team plays together, how much they practice together, when you start gelling as a team and start knowing, your combos and who's going to be where and your angles and your positioning, when all that stuff starts getting worked out, SRs can almost kind of get thrown out the window, especially at a high school level. You can definitely tell a team that plays together as a team, and you can tell another team that maybe is a bunch of individuals playing on a team. There's a big difference.
Definitely.
A big difference there.
It's really hard to try to guess SRs on when watching competitive play, because competitive play is so much just drastically different than than you would see in solo queue or whatever you call it here in comp.
Yeah.
The strategy is completely different, and the fact that you can actually communicate with your team without issues of online play. I won't outline those specific issues, but the fact that you can actually communicate with your team and strategize is going to dictate what hero you play and how you play it. So definitely, yeah, completely agree. Oh, we're getting some rooting for Glenwood here.
There we
Glenwood.
go.
Let's see it.
Glenwood getting some love on the Twitter or on the Twitch page. There we go.
Twitch page, yeah.
Do we have an update on our Twitter voting poll? Let's take a look.
peek.
All right.
So it looks like
Tremendo's our technical savvy person here. I am so not into social.
75%.
Wow, we shot up after that first map.
Glenwood.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right. So here's my challenge to Springfield and specifically to Coach McGee. You guys need to take map 2 because first off, I can't lose to Mr. Mendez. That's just that would just be bad. I'm not a big fan of that happening. Granted, I don't have as much riding on the line. Other than pride, so
Well,
there is
pride
that.
is a big deal.
Pride can be a big deal. I'd like to think that I check my ego at the door sometimes.
Just not when I'm
just
around,
not when yes, exactly, not when Mr. Mendez is around. So I think they've got their other player in. We're just waiting for our ready to go off. Do we have a number of how many people are watching this stream?
Right now, we're up to almost 30 viewers.
There you go. That is awesome.
20,
Very, very
29.
good. I think that eclipses what we had last week, so that's great. I'm glad everybody's tuning in for this. Tell your friends, come watch. I mean, you can't pay for this kind of entertainment, people. Straight up,
That's right.
that kind of stuff. Oh.
Right. You wouldn't want to pay for this.
No, I wouldn't want to pay for this kind of commentary for sure.
If you're paying for this
I would pay
entertainment,
pay us to stop commentating. I think would be the point.
Well, for the sake of everybody else, I'm having a blast. I don't know about you. I'm
Yeah.
having an absolute blast.
Yeah.
But
No. As soon as I get better on better on the camera, then we're good. Next time, I promise when I'm doing this, I'll hotkey I'll have a list of who's on which hotkey to make sure I'm focusing on the right player instead of jumping around like that. So for that, I apologize.
We should get a stream deck.
A stream deck
Should we
would be
invest
awesome.
in one?
I'm not Kennedy, so
I've got one. I just bring it in.
you got, well,
I don't
that's
ever
up
use
to
it.
you.
I don't do that.
You all right?
We got to up the
Show
production
offs.
quality here.
Show offs.
We are Naperville North.
We are.
But
all right.
you know what? Right now, it's not about Naperville
It's
North.
not.
It's about Springfield
It's
and
all about
Glenwood.
this matchup.
Let's see.
So we
what
get
we're
some.
gonna see
Here we
here.
go. Let's get some flying action
way
here.
too
We'll
fast.
show
Come on.
whatever. I'm going. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. See, fun stuff.
I gotta do the slow stuff like we do.
No, you gotta like weave and dodge through here. See, here's our spawn point, but that's okay. We're coming out.
How do they do
All
it
right.
slow and
Oh, they just they're slow. Is that better for you, or is that
I don't know.
there?
Yeah,
Is
there you
that,
go.
I know you can do it, but just what? Stop. You know what? You can sit here with the keyboard.
I was thinking
All
maybe
right.
we plug in a controller. Is that easier to control the?
I am not a. Yeah, I don't know if I've never tried to do that, nor will I. Okay.
flight stick.
Oh, here we go. All right, Springfield. If you stick with that comp, I am all for it. Definitely a mobile one to a point. Lego got. We'll see what happens there, but I love the junk and the tracer. Get some pressure, build some stuff. But again, we've got the same. Except for one,
Someone to tuck you in.
I don't know the last time I've seen Briggs since Goats, except for China. China loves to run that meta, but we're gonna see her because she's out. All right, Rat, bring the Goats back. Let's go. All right, let's go take a look. We're gonna
They
jump
switched
in.
off the Zenyatta. I was personally really excited.
Well, Moira make. Oh, we're trying. We're gonna go for a quick portal. Let's watch in here.
Oh, they're about to get the pull back there.
Yep, they got the pull
they're
in and
onto
a good
him.
fire strike. They're onto it. They're trying to separate.
Nice shield.
They got it down. They
got
couldn't get it in, but they're going to point.
Well, but she's down though. She's
She
down.
is down. It is a 5v6 fight. Yep, they're going to stagger this through. They couldn't get the first tick in time.
3 down for Springfield. 2 down.
As we watch the rest of the carnage going in. Just going to stagger that in. Yep. That's a team wipe. I don't know if they're going to try that again. Nope, they switch out of that.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to... Let's go take a look at some Reaper action here if I can figure out which button it is.
Well, Springfield found
All right,
out
forget it.
very quickly that wasn't going to work out,
That's right.
especially when
All right.
she got down almost instantly after the portal. went.
Absolutely, yeah. When she tried to set the portal with the ice wall, should have delayed on that a little bit. Kind of got telegraphed, but there's the halt into the fire strike. Wall comes back up, but we got one for each. Neither wall
Wall for wall.
very
Fire strikes.
effective. Yep,
Yeah,
fire strikes are good.
Connect.
We do have an ult ready here for Invictus. He is ready to go. We do have a stun. A big anti. Huge anti is going to get a couple. Yep, that cleans up that. That anti hit 4 or 5 people.
But they used 2 ults.
They did. But I believe, and a fire strike to end it all. There you go in the back line.
Excellent fire
However,
strike
we are
from
still,
Invictus.
that's right, we are still advantage to our defenders as far as ult advantage goes. They're going to have probably 5 by the start of this fight.
Hey, the brig's working.
Briggs working to a point.
Good point.
I'm good to keep it here. Let's get off. Why did that change? There we go. Let's get back to that. Oh, we get a big smash.
Huge
That's
smash.
a big hit.
Although Springfield's going to lose one. No res up. Actually, the res did go down right before she died. Mercy is down permanently. There's 4 or 5v5, but now it's 4v5. She's going to come right back up. This is actually looking pretty good for Springfield, despite the fact that they got wiped.
Yep. Bubba's going down. Let's see if they can get back in time to contest or to get back to defense, but I think we're good. They do hold on defense. That brawl was back and forth, but in this particular case, Glenwood does hold. Again, with an ult advantage here, we'll see if they can use this. Watch for the Blizzard to control the point. We get an early pickoff on Echo. Echo is just, he's been on fire on that Hanzo. We get the quick res. All right, we got 4 ults now up, ready to go.
Yeah, Glenwood's ready with this ult advantage.
Let's see what they use.
The wall for May is down. The fire strike's going to smack May right in the face.
All right, bongos are down. They're going to drop that, try to get in and do some damage.
They're going to hold the corner
Yep.
here just fine. Shatter is up, so they're going to see if they can land something cheese here. Going to wait for the shields to go down. Too many shields.
Yeah, we're under a minute right now, and we've got a really good hold. Oh, ice wall on top of ice wall. I can tell you that was on accident. Let's see if they got anybody. They do get him pinned. Looks like a three-person caught in that blizzard was able to clean that up. They're going to have one more push for Springfield.
Barely.
Yeah, they got time for one more.
Yeah.
Time for one more. Now, ults-wise, depends on how long this fight goes, because Zionux and Jenk Bear could definitely get theirs in time. And Bubba with a quick pick. This could spell doom here with 5v6 going into this.
This might be the opening.
This could be it. Let's see what we got. They dropped down the blizzard. He tries to get out. He can't get out. Invictus is stuck. Does he get taken out? He does.
Oh my!
Here we go.
Goodness.
I think they're gonna get it.
It's not looking good for Glenwood, but Springfield is pushing up steadily. They're trying to get on that point.
They're on the point.
Is ticking. Let's see what
first tick down. I'm pretty. Yep, they gotta back off. That's it. They're gonna take it in overtime. That last push, that early pick, that Cobalt was able to, or that Echo was able to. Bubba was able to get on Echo, take him out, and made a 5v6. Let's see if he gets taken out here early. Oh, the halt! There it comes. Oh, he gets some in the back. That's why you're bringing Orisa with you. Little fishing action.
Really great from Lego Gap there.
That's
that
right.
Awesome.
Yep. Because now again they're gonna push hard on the point.
They're gonna waltz right in.
Yep. Pull them off edge. They're gonna try to pull. No, the shield gets up in time to stop the pull.
The wall goes down, but it doesn't actually quite separate the way they want.
They get the Shatter down. Shatter and the Blossom.
No, but it doesn't matter. It looks like Springfield is just wiping them. Lego Gap doing absolute massive damage here. The DPS is, it's like this character's DPS character. What is
starting to look like it. They're going to come in for a hold. They got 2 ticks.
Okay, Brig is going to pop her ult as well.
Yep. We got the hammer. Dropping in. Looks like we're going to see a hold here with 2.5 ticks. We're going to get that hold going. Let's switch over. Here we go. Oh, he's dead. Sorry about that. That's also not where. Why am I struggling with this? There we go.
Rarely do you see, what just happened there is that Glenwood was able to get right back in there, especially in the high school scene. I feel like once you get to that 2 ticks and you're going, especially almost halfway through the last tick, Glenwood was able to hold it off though. So they opt to actually go up onto the high ground again and see what they can do when Springfield comes to answer.
So we're gonna put the shield up to guard, but he's using his camera to look around the corner, see if he sees it. You should see it coming now. There's the fire strike coming in. See if we get some close quarter combat in this hallway. Teams love to do this. Get the wall. They got it. They got the pin. But he can't. Oh, they get it with the Bionade.
Yep, Spartan was able to take
three-person bio.
So support is down.
They got to back it out. They got probably 1 to 2 more pushes depending on time. They can't lose another pick though here.
Oh, really
the wall
nice
tries to separate.
May is separated, but she's
Let's see if she gets taken out.
Oh, May is down ultimately. It looks like Glenwood is going to have one down to help contest this point.
So they ice on it. Yep, ice onto the point, trying to. And the hammer that follows it. 2-for-2 trade right now. It's an all-out brawl.
Very nice shatter coming down from
Invictus
Glenwood,
does go,
but it's
though.
not going to be enough. It looks like Springfield is going to stay on that point. It's contested for now, but we shall see in the next few seconds. Glenwood trying to get out of their spawn as fast as they can. This is absolutely insane. It looks like Springfield is going to lose 1, but they might actually get this point. Let's see. They don't.
Mercy, res. Yeah, everybody going on. We get the res off. Frozen on Jenk Bear. I think they're going to hold on this defense for 20 more seconds.
Well, let's see.
They withered the storm, and what a storm it was.
Glenwood, you've got to hold for 10 seconds. You don't have time to dilly-dally. Springfield,
you got to get on there, man.
Get in there.
5 seconds, you got to touch.
Go.
They got to touch to get the ball in.
They did.
They got in. They touched.
They're in. Let's see. There's the shield. Heroes Never Die coming down from Mercy.
Good. Oh, a quick Invictus drops the fire strike slam, and he gets the pin on.
Absolutely.
But he gets taken
crucial.
out. We get 1v1 here.
All right, 5 versus 5
Ret
in this
pulls
fight.
up the res. That's huge.
You can't afford to lose people like this, Springfield. Glenwood's right here in their spawn. There's no way.
Oh, Red goes down on the pin.
Oh my God, both Ryan players are so
all right, but here we go. Yep, starting to go.
There's the blizzard.
There's the hold, and all right, so only 1 point. Woo!
For good measure, there's the shatter.
That's right.
Right onto Soldier.
Glenwood does manage to hold it. 2.5 ticks come through. So I can tell you right now, I can promise you there will not be a tie on this map.
Are you sure?
There cannot be a tie.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely sure.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's see it.
because they in order for it, you can't have a tie because if they win the first point, they still have to get 2.5 ticks on B because those ticks count.
Right.
So the advancement of that arrow is where they have to get to. So if they don't get to it, they don't win. So you can't get like 2 ticks in a tie. So we'll see what comes up here exactly.
Yeah, got it.
So we'll see what comes up. I do not believe we will have a Hanamura tie here. It's all going to come down to this first point hold. Springfield has got to find a way to stem this aggressive tide that Glenwood has been showing. You know, last map only lasted for 30, 40 seconds before they gave up that first point. So let's see what kind of defense they come out with.
Yeah, I think Springfield it's going to be ride or die for this first point, like you were saying.
Yep.
The minute they lose this first point, it's going to go all downhill from there.
Hanamura has a tendency to snowball. If you can take A and you can hold the ult advantage, you have an ability to snowball into B. So let's see. Glenwood's coming out. Looks like they're going to change some stuff around. I'm going to say none of that is for certain until it's time. Again, Glaz with that Mercy choice. Loves to pick that. I like the Moira for sure. All right. I'm going to get on to Lego Cat here if I can figure out his... That was not it. That's Jack Bear. Let's get on the right player. That's the one I want. There we go. Let's get into that.
Actually, the chat is sick of Ryan.
The chat is sick of Ryan.
They want to see May.
All right, May it is. All right, so we got some early aggression, 1v1. Echo does get a pick off. Zynex does take out Invictus.
Oh, the res going to come up.
Yep.
They're already on the point. I mean, they didn't even use TP. They're already on the point.
All right, let's watch some Echo action.
Let's see, Echo on the Widowmaker.
See some Widows. Looks like we do have a hold from Springfield here. They were able to stabilize. No ticks taken. Manages to dodge that.
I almost flinched.
Yeah. Our caster's moving here. Not even playing, and he's dodging in his chair.
I was like, oh,
Can he get the pick here? No. Heals do come through.
Nice shot.
Tries to get that headshot. We got imprecise, so now they can see where all this action is going on. The whole team knows. Got to get through that shield. Little brawl on the front corners here. Got to look for that. Oh, he's trying to get that top hook. He dodged it. Ice wall. Let's see if that separates for the healers. It does. Invictus does go down. It's going to be a good hold again. There's no way that they can engage now with their frontline tank down. They've got to back that out. And a late pick. However, that's actually, we got 5v5. Let's see if, oh, never mind. We're going to switch. I think Echo's going to pop over here. He's been doing all right, but we got to get some more picks, so we're looking for frontline pressure. Looking for the Hanzo, right? Okay, let's get back into it. Here we go. I'm going to do some manual camera work tonight. Here we go. Let's try to get an Overwatch here.
See? No pun intended.
Nope. All right, we get the wall is too late on the pick.
Yeah, looks like the
back. We got a 4-person shatter. Taking him for a ride.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, man.
But
Glenwood looking good.
oh, good for now, but they're not on the point. The point is what matters. Defensively,
They are.
down. There goes the Blizzard
But
as
the
well.
Blizzard does get some effect. They take out 2-3. Zynex with the big Death Blossom. Able to stem the tide.
Springfield's
Oh,
doing well,
it's a
but
brawl.
Cobalt
It's a brawl on the point.
Cobalt is going to take down their Reaper, so let's see. Oh.
They are going to, I believe this is going to be a stabilization by Springfield. You get the res comes in.
Yep.
No points taken yet. We got a minute and a half. The stagger is real. They're going to have to regroup.
Glenwood is struggling. Glenwood is really struggling.
Springfield's able to get that done. Echo looking for the backline pick. If he can get over on top of people. Wasn't able to find May in the back. Oh. Alt advantage definitely going right now. Looks to be about even. I do think our defenders here in this engagement might build up some more if they can survive. Looking for that wall. We do get the separation. They're able to get in.
Over the wall, yep.
However, Lego God does go down 1-for-1 on the picks. Rats their support.
5v5 now. Now it's looking like a 5v3.
Oh, 5v3.
Oh my goodness.
Pandemonium going off on the backside. Here we go. He's going to launch on point. This should get them A.
This is the push that they need.
Yep, I believe that's it.
There's one.
There's still 2 in the back, but they're not going to be able to get it. He can try to stall this for as long as Junkraid's going to try to come on here for a stall. They're not even going to let him on point. And that's that. So we're going to fly over. They're going to have 3.5 minutes to get there. Let's follow them through.
Yeah. I like the idea from Roadhog. I really do.
Yeah.
It's just it wasn't enough, unfortunately. And now Glenwood is going to be steamrolling ahead. This map, just watching it now, I'm kind of rooting for Springfield on this one. I'm really hoping they bring it back.
I want to see that tie. I want to see if they can hold them, not give up any points. But they can't afford. Literally at this point, you can't give up any early deaths. They do hold defender's advantage and ultimates at the moment, but that can change in a heartbeat. There's some. That's right. Defense comes out. Dragon comes through. Whoa, there it is. That's the tire that goes off. That could win them this map, ladies and gentlemen. As it's going to be full team wipe at this point.
Absolutely
6 down.
massive.
They only have to get 2.5 ticks.
Well,
Is Glenwood going to be able to get it in time? Can they hold them off? They barely get the ball on. The blizzard comes out. Can they get any picks? They do get one. But again, they're still just trickling on. Still trying to get through this. But she's out of the block now.
Oh, no.
Just the ticks come through. And it's going to be moving here any second.
Glenwood's
Tracer's down. And there it goes.
Oh, my goodness.
Glenwood wins the second map. That rip tire was the difference.
Wow. Wow.
That was fun.
Play of the game.
I need some water. Echo coming through. Yep. This is when they were on attack. He comes in with the arrow. They were all looped up. Yep. And there's the rip tire that comes. So you get the arrow that comes through and the rip tire.
And the shatter.
So give some, give some points to both. It was a well coordinated combo. Oh. All right. So while the match may be complete, where we have our, we have a 2-map win. So officially, Glenwood is the winner of this map. We will still play the third map because map differentials in the end do make a big difference for tiebreakers coming down the line. Looks like we're going to go to Kings Row on our escort. I think we're going to have a sub here in a second. So I believe I have lost every bet I've made so far this year. First with Coach McGee on the Invitational, and now with Coach Mendez here for this one. So, apparently I am so in the red.
Hey,
You can't the mortgage on my house. I know I have to put my house up.
Do me a favor, stay away from Vegas.
Yeah,
for
no
this year,
Vegas
please.
runs.
Yeah.
No Vegas runs for Coach Terp this year. I am all out on that one. Oh. All right, so at this point, we'll kind of open it up to chat a little bit. I know you guys let me know you're tired of watching the Rhine. I can take some requests if you guys want to see some more May or some third person. More than happy to do it. Again, I don't have my stream deck going, so it's kind of a guessing game. I've kind of figured out where the Rhines are at least. So if you want some specific characters, go ahead and let us know in chat.
I don't know. Remember, they're on the delay. So right
I understand.
Now
They're the 3-minute delay, so it's going to take me a little while, but we're still kind of waiting. I believe everybody is set to where they're supposed to be. Yep, Glenwood wants defense, so that's fine. Springfield's going to get their other player in here. Oh. I just need a break from talking for a second. So, Andy, you're going to fill the dead air.
Oh, gosh. All right, I'm filling dead air. I don't know a whole lot about Overwatch, but I will say that so far, there's been pretty action-packed games. As far as, I guess as far as both of these coaches, both of these programs, they are really, truly the definition of rivals. I mean, I feel like, us in Naperville Central, we're technically rivals, sure. But we got a lot of love. I don't know about the amount of love that's going on down in Springfield.
Well, they've got enough love that they're playing in the same room. So I think there's something to be said there.
Sure.
That they can stand to be within a few feet of each other. So that's one thing.
If I know anything about Mr. McGee, though, he is not happy right now.
No, I would love to have a post-game interview. I hope he's listening. But
well, we got to give Mr. Keith some
Coach Kennedy. We got to get him on. So we'll see if anybody wants to come on for a quick talk. I'll take anybody at this point, so that's fine after we're done. Yes, see. I almost didn't get it again.
That's going to cost you another one.
I almost didn't get it again.
Here, double click.
Let's change that score to reflect the results.
Yep, click.
And okay, there it is. Glenwood 2, Springfield 0. So with the way that the tournament works, the greatest part about this is using the style that we have. Instead of having a pre-designed matchups, where just in this case myself would pick who plays who, it's all set up through Challenge. through their Swiss tournament system. Swiss tournament system is set up where the winners from every week will play winners and the losers will play losers, but it also has to do with, so let's say you're 1-1, then you'll play another 1-1 team. So as the season goes on, it tends to average out. It puts the top teams will play each other, the middle teams will play each other, and the lower teams will play each other. It really will bring through a lot of competitive games, which is exactly what we're looking to have. Especially for all our tiebreakers that we have involved. The ultimate goal here, ladies and gentlemen, is to be able to make it to the postseason. This postseason is going to work a little bit different than last year. This year we're having a 12-team postseason, and that'll take place the week before our LAN finals. The top 12 teams are going to get in. The top 4 seeds will get a bye in the first round, and then the other 8 seeds, so 5 through 12, will play each other in a single elimination game, where the winners of those 4 matches will then face the 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds. The winners out of those matches will give me the 4 teams that will advance to our live LAN finals. And let me tell you guys, it's going to be a show. We are going to have a blast bringing that for you guys down the line. So stay tuned for details on our LAN final. But we can't wait to put that through. They're asking, casters are ready. Caster is, let me just make sure I'm typing in the right page here.
Yeah, as far as the LAN event is concerned, we've got a lot of great minds working on it. And I would very much recommend to plan to attend the LAN event this year.
Yeah. So April 25th is our LAN event, but just stay tuned for details. Once everything's finalized, we'll make sure we get that all to you guys. But we're gonna rock that out. It's gonna be a great time. So here we go on Kings Row. Probably, I would say, in my top 3 favorite maps. I absolutely love this map as far as things are concerned. We'll get a little close-up view. Hello. But, our teams, they battle over this first point. A lot of times you're going to see front corner here or back corner here holds just off the point. Our offense, it really depends. If they like to go through this front choke, depending on the maze, that's your pressure teams. Other teams like to cycle around, kind of come up through the alleyway and to get high ground, but that does take time to come through.
A lot of time.
So here we go. I'm really hoping that we see this stick. I love to see some Zarya play. I really feel with the shield change to Ryan and Orisa that, Ryan Zarya is starting to make a little bit of a comeback depending on who's playing and stuff like that. So I'm hopeful, but looks like we've got some more switches going on, so I'm not going to bank anything on what we see. If anything it tells me like my own team does, they love to, they'll put up Torb and Bastion and fake me out every time, and then they'll switch last second. So we'll see what comes through, but it looks like they are going to stick on it. Let's take a look here. Got some Junkrat pouring in some bombs. So first engage, hold. Cobalt's looking to get that separation with the ice wall. Is he going to be able to pull it off? I don't think he's been seen yet. He has been. Yep, he's outed. So there we go. We're going to get this first engage on this choke point. Yep, they try to get the ice wall. That falls through. Good fire strike comes in. All right, we get the bubble on Lego. That builds up some stuff. We do have a D-Mech. That's going to hurt him a little bit, depending on how fast Pandemonium can get back in there. The ice wall does separate Lego, but we get a pick by Pyro. Pick by Pyro starts this all off. That's right. This could be the snowball. We do get a 3-man anti, though. That's a big anti as we come down. The hammer comes down, shatter in the back line. He's able to build that pretty good, but still kind of back and forth. Unfortunately, this is an attacker's advantage because of the distance. So we're looking to see if they're going to give up this point. D-Mech on Pandemonium, he goes down. Yes, they're going to give up point A. Is going to go the way of Springfield. A very quick point A after 3 minutes, or 3 minutes remaining is going to add some more time onto this. So let's see if we can get some vantage points here. So we get that first combo. There we go. It's going to come out. We're going to trade back and forth. So no advance. Some teams like to play up a little bit here, but they were able to stabilize on defense, so they weren't able to quite push as far. We do get a pick. Pyro again. That's the second time he's come with a pick on the back line up there on that thing, so we might have to get some action on him.
Definitely.
Let's see if we can't find him here. If I get the right
Lots
character.
of ults on this side of a...
All right, let's just go here for now. He's trying to...
D-Mech.
D-Mech. Watch the back line. We want to try to get Pyrocat again. I need to get on this guy. Where is he?
High Noon goes down and is going to take out Lego Cat.
All right.
Cobalt is going to take out Pyrocat as well. So 2 members of Springfield are down for now. Glenwood trying to hold this push here.
Yep, you're gonna tire it out and see if he rides the wall. Yep, they don't know where it's coming from right now. It's gonna come through and cycle around.
Let's see if they see.
They're gonna try to get one.
Right down the middle.
No, the shield goes up just in time. as we get the rest of the brawl going on. I actually found that tire. I was kind of happy with that. We get the gravity well and into that, but the coalescence keeps them alive through that.
For the most part, it looks like Spartan and Invictus
now
are
we
gonna
start
go
to
down.
go.
Yep. Little by little, Springfield just picking off members of
Throwing on the
Glenwood.
DPS. They should be able to get around this backside corner where everybody loves to hold it. Bubba does manage to take out Echo. I don't know if they're going to be able to recontest in time. I think they're going to have to try, otherwise at least stall it out. Nope. Yep, here comes Invictus. He's coming up for the stall. See if I can't get... He has a good angle here. A couple meters left to go. Are they going to get there in time? 3, 4. Yep, they come in for the re-engage.
Right before the point. Let's see if they can hold it.
Hammer
Nice
down
hammer.
underneath it.
Really nice
They
hammer.
get the anti comes through.
And look at
Invictus
is going
got
to go
1 for
down,
1.
but Cobalt is going to go down
Oh,
on the
he's
side
so
of
far
Glenwood.
out. Where is he going over there?
Oh, the Hanzo takes out the Hanzo. Absolutely massive for Echo. We'll see if Glenwood can hold on to this point right before.
Right before. That's the re-engagement you're looking for. That's the re-engagement. All right, Lego. Here we go.
I heard Ryan Pearson was a Torb one trick.
Yes. Yeah. We've heard that one trick as we're coming through quite a little bit. That's all right. I'll give a little here. I got to give a little shout out to some of our viewership. Hopefully, Mr. Lee Swang is watching. One of our players' dads loves to play his Torb. So there's the shadow gets blocked by Invictus.
Yeah, Shadow's gonna get blocked. The ice block is down for Cobalt. Cobalt's gonna throw down the Blizzard. Blizzard is gonna get Reinhardt. Yeah,
Yep,
Reinhardt
they
just
got
fine.
it.
Reinhardt.
They connected it, so the defense is going to hold. Here, another shatter in the back line just to make sure they clean up on this effort.
If you didn't see it through the walls, oh well, because we did.
Well, they saw it too. I don't know. I'm the whole player perspective because I just can't control what I want to see, so I'm able to get some personal
The
view
cart
here.
is going to be backing
So,
up little by little. Glenwood is going to be able to find some inches. Hopefully, it'll take them a mile
That's
to
right.
get to where they need to be. Springfield needs to get that push in, but they've got a little bit of time to go. They've got 2 whole minutes to figure out where they want to go with this.
I know my own team is screaming at me right now because they're like, "How can you do third-person viewing?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, they can deal with it."
Central has a statue of Ryan Pearson in the lobby. Guys, there's
Lego pushing in. We get to suck in. We've got a couple.
Grab is
Oh
gonna
man,
go down.
everything's coming out. We've got both of them. Pyro Cat does manage to pick up Pandemonium on the backside of his
but that's
dragon.
the only kill.
That's the only kill, but that might be all they need right now. Victus does get the nano, comes in, looks to play, but he's in the middle of his team. Can they take him out?
He's got the high ground now,
Tire,
but there's a
the tire comes in. They are able to get Invictus. I do believe Springfield is going to be able to take this point.
Glenwood
Send
is
this.
in trouble now.
Oh, I love it. Way to throw up some muscle, boys. Let's go. And there goes point B. Almost 3 full minutes. All right. I want an over-under right now on environmental deaths on this point. What do you got?
I don't know, but I can definitely give you an over-under for how much North has been talked about in the chat.
Oh, my God. Stop. It's
Let's
probably
see.
them doing more of it than anything else.
No, it's all Central.
Well, Central does.
We love
yeah,
you.
they've
We
got.
love you.
Yeah, we love you. Yeah. Infect you.
Oh,
Okay, here comes the
there
grab.
it is, the grab. Huge 4.
They do get it in there. Yep. 4 in the damage.
There we
Great
go,
defense.
Glenwood.
So that's with that grab, you can put that all in there. Bubba does die to environmental, or he jumps off. So thank you very much. I'll take 1 on that. You didn't give me an over/under. I don't feel like I can win this bet legitimately since the fact that you just ignored my request.
Over-under, let's see.
Well, now you can't do it
Well,
now.
no,
It's
there's-
after the fact.
Is there 1 now?
There's 1.
Okay, I'm going to go 5.
What do you want? Over or under?
I want under.
All right, under 5. So I need a lot more. I don't know if I'm going to get that much on point.
Okay,
B.
I'll go 3.
With
I'll go
1
3.
and out, go 3. Okay.
I'll go
All
3.
right.
Under 3.
All right, here we go. We get sucked out 1 for 1. The Blizzard comes
2
down. He's
for
able to
1.
charge through there. Echo just going off. Let's see if we can. He's just looking to pick that back line.
Yeah, look at his positioning. Look at his targeting.
All on the high ground. No contesting up there whatsoever. He's able to just rain down all day long.
Ooh, fire strike.
Able to dodge that. Echo's hurting. He's hurting with that ball coming through. Pandemonium does take out Zeiss, but then Pandemonium goes down himself. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Again, this will be attacker's advantage for Springfield. Right now, 5v5. The hammer comes. Does manage to get around the corner, but nothing comes out of it. Lego does get stunned with the
he's nanoed.
freeze. And another big
huge shatter.
by Invictus.
Right down the middle
Way
of
to
the hallway.
cleave that. That was good. It was just, it was a 1-for-1 when it came to the shatters, but Invictus just comes up much bigger. Managed to get everybody on the backside. No defense to that. We got 51 seconds. They've managed to get 2 points, so this is not going to be a quick map, at least depending on if
we'll see.
Springfield has anything to say with it. Yep, let's see if they can re-engage here. But
this is
at this point, we've got a large ult advantage heading towards Springfield, so we'll see what they decide to dump into this engagement. There's the grab.
There's one grab. He's going to go down to Invictus.
Dragon comes
Invictus is
in.
half health. Is
But
he
the
gonna
yield
go
is
down? No,
huge.
he's
But
going to go down by
no,
the tire.
they use everything they got to take that fight. Late coalescence to try to keep him alive. I don't know about that one. They already lost that by the time that came down. Now they got to back up and re-engage. Any picks at this point is just going to be the worst thing imaginable for Glenwood. Spartans way the heck out there. Here we go, boys. We got Pyrocat takes out. We got 2 down on the side of Glenwood. Invictus
so
almost
close.
gets knocked off.
Springfield.
Both of them goes down.
Springfield's
Springfield's
gonna
going to
take it.
They do take points.
Oh, no.
C.
Nope.
Yeah, nah, just wait. There it goes. In overtime.
Hey, he came
All right.
out of nowhere.
There's the hammer. So, as far as how this now works, we've reached overtime for point C. There is a win there is not a win condition, there is a tie condition to a point. If Glenwood manages to finish the point with more than a minute, Springfield will I'm sorry. Reverse. No, because who was attacking? Springfield was attacking.
Springfield was
okay.
attacking.
So Springfield because Springfield attack. They have no time left. If Glenwood manages to take all 3 points and has over a minute, then Springfield will not be able to go on attack again, and they cannot win the map. The best they can do is hope for a tie if they can hold off on the hybrid, hold off point A. If both teams are under a minute, in this case, Springfield definitely is. If Glenwood manages to take point C, but it's under a minute, both teams will have time added on, and they will both get an attempt at taking point A in the hybrid. This is where hybrids can come into ties depending on what happens. So we'll just have to see. First off, in order to do anything, Glenwood has to take all 3 points.
Right.
If they don't take all 3 points, it's mute, doesn't make a difference. Springfield's going to win this map. All right, so, yep, we're going to see Echo come out in a little pharmacy. His Hanzo's been doing so good. I was wondering if we continue to see that, but on attack, they're going to try to own the skies. Death rains from above. We'll see if that has any sort of effect of zoning guys off. It tends to do well, makes them hide on the inside, which means that, and the point is all on the out, so it's hard to hold that from inside the buildings. But with the DPS pressure and Pyrocat and Bubba both being range DPS, Farah's not going to be safe up in the sky. So let's take a look. Let's go zoom in on our Farah combo here. If I can get it. There we go. Little Farah love. Yep, they're going to have to play close corners here. All the way to the ground. Here we go. Way to get. We got to do backline pressure. We got the damage boost coming on. Way to separate them out.
Wow.
Looking for a peck on the
Good
Bubba.
shots.
Oh, that was close. Mercy comes
close.
in with a last second heal. Looking again. They're trying to find that backline. Zynex does take out Invictus, so that's not going to help much.
She is doing work.
They're gonna have to back off now. Glenwood losing 2 quick. So now it's just a matter of stabilizing and re-engaging. But in the meantime, we should be working on our ultimates. Yep. There's no reason to not sit over here and try to get some damage built. Of course, you're also adding on to the healer on the other side, so it's all around the same, just trying to build ultimates for both sides. Haven't seen a pit come out of this Pharah yet, though, so while the play has been good, let's see if this barrage comes into play.
We'll see.
Pyrocat managed to take down, so we've got no pharmacy combo right now. I don't think Echo can engage because he's got no support system.
They've got to get control of this.
3 minutes remaining, and I haven't seen, we have had 0 deaths on the side here. All right, here we go. All right, when this comes down will be the deciding point, when he decides to use it. But he's got to find a good angle and good pressure by the rest of his team. Have got to get in there.
He's got to get around that corner, too. It's going to get a little hard.
Yep. Well, he's looking. As soon as he goes to engage, you're going to see
It
it.
is.
As soon as he's powered up.
2,
Managed,
3. Oh, my goodness.
He was floating in air for so long, and no one was able to take him out. No.
C4.
No C4.
1. There's 2.
All right, but we do have the win going the way of Glenwood. So the nano boosted Farah, who's sitting still in the sky as a stationary target, not getting taken out, not being the focus, is able to line up those kills. And now we're just going to be building some more pandemonium. Managed to take out Moth late. We're working again here. So now you can see what this pressure does from the sky. They're not going to be able to push up to that front corner. Echo losing about half his life, but that Mercy Pocket healing is coming in handy. Again, backside heals. Let's see. Oh, that pop didn't get him in. He shot himself into the tunnel.
Well, I mean, he got some momentum
Stay alive.
there.
Stay alive.
Yeah.
Yep. As a fire rule, you want to get off the ground. Playing low to the ground is where everybody else is shooting. That's why you want to split that DPS focus.
Believe it or not, she has 2 abilities that keeps her off.
Yes, they can use both.
Oh, the grab.
The
is
grab
actually
grabs
gonna catch her, too.
everybody. Pyrocat comes through with the dragon, and that's just huge.
And that's why you want to be off the ground.
There you go. I'm glad we've established that. There we go. Let's get back in third-person view. I've had enough of that. All right, so Springfield with a big hold on that one. See what kind of engagement we decide if they go into each other. I think they'll imagine play around this choke point as they come out. Around the front, we get the hammer. That's a
nice
6-person
hammer.
shatter. Where's the bomb? Bam in the back line. Managed to find one. That should push this up quite a bit. Yep. That hammer that set everything up.
The hammer, the sleep, all of it.
Yep. Great combos being used. Again, using a couple of those to get there. They're still holding on to their pharmacy combo, so look to see if they use that, because pharmacy is really useless on point 3. Most of the time, you're not going to see that. Let's get in here and see if we can't watch what's going on. He's really going to keep that pressure on this backside. If they don't get up there to contest, he can backline and drop this thing through. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do here? I mean, besides for, like, just stall. I mean,
Well, that's all Echo's doing is drawing
Right.
attention. They can't get up to defend this card. As you guys can see, they're
Right.
almost to point C already.
this is bully. This is crazy.
Yep, this is what this does, is that backside pressure. Here comes the Coalescence trying to zone him off.
but they're gonna
Kind of
engage on
manages
them.
to eat the Blizzard. Invictus takes down Bubba. That was a huge ult stuck up. Yep, there we go.
You can't lose that fight while it's 3 or 4v6.
Yep.
You can't afford to lose that fight. This is what you get for losing it.
Yep.
Glenwood pushes up.
Yep, so there's a prime example of that backside pressure. Rat and Echo just doing all the work back there, and he's still got his ultimate, so that's why you haven't seen him swapped out yet. He's still looking to bring that pain from the. They didn't even have to use it. That backside pressure though did everything up. They couldn't get out to contest. By the time they got out there, it was too late. Split DPS. They weren't able to do it. They've got nobody on the upper level to contest. High ground advantage is so big in this game. Echo comes in with a barrage, but he gets nothing for it, and he's dead. He's got to focus, but a 4-man slide into the shatter along with the anti managed to flip the switch. 3. I don't know if they're going to get back and contest this in time.
Forrest right
All
back
right,
up.
so they're not going to get there. There comes ball at the last second.
Oh, he got knocked away.
Oh, he gets knocked away, but all right, now the ball's set up. He's antied. That's not going to last very long. Plus the bomb. There it goes. We do get the grab come in, but I think we're just going to see the trickle effect here.
Yeah.
We get the res on
mercy
Lego.
ball.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the ball's back alive. So we're still rolling through. We're just waiting to see all. Yep, there we go. And ball delay. Gotta love the stalls. But we do have 4 players here. And we do get a takeout on Spartan. That is huge in the way of defense. Managed to take out a backline defense. Cobalt's now down.
The ball's
So
still up.
slowly, this defense is working as we keep watching. But I believe we do have a stabilization.
Big shatter, though.
Oh, we got a couple of
Yeah.
extra kills, so it's going
There
back
it
and
is.
forth.
Glenwood.
Echo coming through big on the damage. The only thing left is our Winston. He goes down. They do take it with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I really thought that defense was there,
Yeah.
but that Echo came so huge on the DPS. All right, so here's that scenario that we talked about. Glenwood finishes the map with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. They get to keep that time pool. All they need to do is take point A, because at this point, Springfield has no time in the time bank. The best they can hope for now is a tie on Kings Row. So they're playing for the tie. They have to stall out for 2.5 minutes on defense in order to pull that off. So they can't give up anything. Can't give up anything on A. One tick and it's over. So let's see what kind of comps Springfield decides to come out as. Something similar that they ran before. Oh, I don't know, Glenwood. I love it because I have a feeling this is a warp to the high ground. If it sticks, warp Bastion to the high ground right over the point, right up in this area here.
Oh,
if they can hit it. But they got to walk through the back line. They're going to flip.
Oh, wait.
Okay, the fact that they flipped it now tells me that they're doing this.
They're doing
They
it,
wouldn't flip it if not otherwise. Please let it work. I would be okay. I'm okay watching this. Ooh, Ryan Little Cheeky hiding in the cave if he can get that backside swings. Let's see. We got a little monkey. I don't know. All right, let's see if they're cheesing me or not. I think they're gonna stick with it.
They're stuck
Oh,
with
they're
it.
stuck with it. All right, let's go. Let's go to Cobalt. Where's he going with this? He's gonna try to. He's going to the top of the statue. You.
Hello? Team?
He's doing it.
Team?
It's there. They don't see it. In this case, Echo, if he can get to it, he's there. They set up on the high ground. I love it. Oh, they don't know he's there.
They have no clue.
They can't play up there. Of course, he's got no defense.
And Mercy's up there too. This
Yep.
is ingenious.
Oh, this is entertainment, boys. Oh, they got destroyed, so he's got no way back up. They do
There's
get a
one
pick on
down.
Bubba. It works.
Oh, my
Echo,
gosh.
they're raining it. This could do it, boys.
Oh,
I think it's working. I think the strat has
Are
come
you
through.
kidding me?
Nope. That's it. One ticket. It's over.
Are you kidding me?
Glenwood with the 3-0 sweep with a cheesy bastion.
We need a highlight on that. That needs to be.
Let's go,
on
Echo.
Every highlight ever. Are you? And let alone to do that.
Oh,
and-
Pyrocat steals it away.
Listen to me real quick. Not only did Glenwood do that, but they did that while facing their opponent in the same room. They said, you know what? We're gonna BM you to the most way possible.
I can just hear it going off in the background.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
There's no way. I mean, I gotta give props to Glenwood. I
Yes.
gotta give
No,
props to
absolutely.
the Twitter analysts
You guys
who
are
said
awesome.
that
Yep.
Glenwood was
Yep.
gonna take it.
I got owned in that category.
You were pretty confident, and I was pretty confident too that Springfield would have at least
right.
taken a map. But wow, wow.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I'm waiting to see if I get notification if anybody wants to chat it up. It looks like everybody is just bailing on the lobby here. So we'll wait to see if anybody comes through. Let's get some couple final thoughts. You know, it was entertaining for sure. Glenwood came out very, very strong. I think showing that some of those results from the Invitational. You know, I know they lost a couple of their matches in the semi and in the third place game, and I was told that little tilt action was going on. Well, they certainly didn't tilt tonight. They were all pedal to the metal, get the aggression going,
Definitely.
pushing it on at all times. So you know, watching that and watching their aggression, that was a lot of fun. I think Springfield are going to go back to the drawing board. They're going to be like, okay, what worked, what didn't
Right.
work. They've got some things that definitely worked for them tonight.
Definitely.
So, you know, some cycles they need to work on, some positioning. But aside from that, really entertaining Overwatch tonight. Still waiting to see. I don't think I'm getting any
Nope.
requests for this. So,
Well, that's all right.
you know, that's all right.
you know
We appreciate everybody coming out. I think we're going to wrap it up tonight. So, until we see you guys next week, this is Coach Chris Terpstra
Coach Andy Mendez.
signing off from Naperville North. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Go Huskies.